everybody. Here we go. So I started in the back of the car, as you know, and I put in the flat spot there for my 12-volt system. So now it has arrived. So I bought a bunch of gear. So I've got my Hi-Tech World 200 amp hour battery. It's probably a bit of overkill, but I tend to do that. I've got my remote control switch for my inverter. I've got a Hi-Tech World 2000 watt inverter, which is pretty neat. So it's not actually that big. I was worried about the size until I got a hold of it, so it's not too bad. So that'll do what I need it to do. I have my mini fuse, or MIDI fuse, I'm not sure what they call it. Anyway, fuse holder. So I've got a fuse holder and 40 amp hour DC-DC, 40 amp DC-DC charger with connection kit. So that's going to be quite useful. So I'll go through and get that all sorted out. And I'm going to start putting it together. So first off, I'm going to go get some timber from Bunnings, as I always do. And I'm going to shape up the back of the car, mark it all out, and try and create a bit of a mock-up so I get an understanding of what I'm trying to achieve. The VMAX, yeah, VMAX. And basically, yeah, start this process off and give it a whirl. So I'm not going to make this a long-winded one like last time. I'm just going to go show you when I built the back, show you how the layout is, build it, see how it works, and then from there I'll be doing the next part, which is the Starlink on the roof. So happy days. Come back to you. All right, so what I've got now is I'm just doing a bit of a rough setup. So pretty much I've made the backboard. So the backboard there is now made, and I've got my battery here and my inverter. It's not necessarily how it's going to go. I'm just doing a bit of a mock-up on placement. I've got fuses and DC-DC chargers to get in there as well. So I'm just working out how this is all going to go and in what position. At the moment I'd rather have that inverter separate from the battery, so I'm probably going to do that, but we'll see. There's not a lot of space in these things. I'm going to make the wings yet, so I've got a couple more pieces down here which are going to stand up, and then yeah, it should be all good. So watch the space. Well, here we are again. I now have the rough setup, so it looks alright. I think it's looking okay. I've got to do some sort of wing covers in here, a bit of hiding, and a little bit here as well. I've got a space here which I'm going to create a little box for my gauges to be sewn, and I reckon I'll be alright. I've tested that works, which is a bit of a bonus. But now I'm actually going to do the wiring, so I'm going to go through the back wall, get everything set up, and get it all going. There's my Starlink gear at the back there, my 12 volt, which is going to be awesome, yeah. Along with the rest of the gear. The Starlink mount for the roof, etc. So that's all going to be done later on. So I'm in a bit of a play now and set up some wiring. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright, okay, so I've gone and done it. So basically now I've set it up. I have the fridge with some beers in it and a Coke for tomorrow. Cooling down, it's at 9 degrees. I've got my wiring all set up in here. So that'll be tidied up a little bit. It's just fuse going through the inverter, wire going through the wall. I'm going to actually undo that and pull that a bit tighter so it goes straight through, because I've made a bit of a boo-boo there. Battery monitor 100%, so that's running well. Yeah, my DC-DC charger behind the chair, so that's out of the way and not going to cause me too much of a problem. I think it's winning actually. We're pretty happy. So 9 degrees at the drawer. It's a pretty good finish. I'm still going to do a couple of little fancy bits down the side here just to hide all this sort of stuff, but overall really happy with the turnout, so roll on.